One of the great things about this cryptocurrency revolution is that we are able to get into investments early. But I think where we're making the mistake is that some of us are getting in too early, or we're too confident too early. So let me give you an example just to put in context how early we are, okay? Google search engine launched in the late 90s. They launched pay-per-click, which was their way of making money on the search engine in the 2000s. They went public. The IPO was in 2004. That is when you could have put your money in. If you bought at the IPO of Google, split adjusted probably around $30 or so, 35. It's now at 1,000, 10 years later. That's pretty good. I understand some of you cryptocurrency people, are used to making that in 3 months. That's not going to last forever, okay? The point is, the matter is, if you want to be rich, Google, my example here, was around for I don't have the exact dates on the top of my head here, but it's 7 years operating before you could have got in, and if you got in then, you would have been early. So we now have companies that haven't even launched yet. It's like Google being able to invest in Google if it was based on a coin, before it even launched. And you say, wow, well, so I could make even more money. Yes. But how the fuck would you know in the late 90s that Google is going to be the best search engine in 20 years? You have no way to know that. And I remember, I was around, I was doing internet marketing. There were all these search engines. I don't know, they all seemed good to me. I'm a little smarter now than I was, and maybe I would have picked up on some things, but certainly, and not until pay-per-click. I remember when pay-per-click came out, and I was like, well, why is that? I remember trying, and there was a lot of hoopla around it, and I remember trying to understand why. So it took me a little while to figure it out. So the point is, it was like, oh, I want to be early. You all think you're picking the winners. Wait till you get some evidence. A lot of you out there are buying Lycos early. Some of you probably don't even know what the hell that is. It's one of the search engines. Buying Alta Vista. I know someone, she was still using up Alta Vista until a few years ago. But there were so many search engines, and ones with a lot more marketing and looked cool and all this kind of stuff, and maybe would have had investment marketing if it was, with the coins. Be very careful. It's more important to be right than it is to be early. And now, when I say to be early, I'm not saying be late. Late is if you bought Google, a couple months ago, okay. It still might be great. Maybe you still make a lot of money on it, but okay, that's late. But we are so early. You're able with these coins to get into deals that used to only be available to venture capitalists. The path used to be, venture capitalists, private equity, IPO, and then later, the regular people get in. Now we're getting in angel investors before venture capital. You got young kids now who think they're angel investors picking winners. You're out of your fucking minds. Take it easy. Slow down. Wait to see evidence that something is working. And don't worry about your FOMO. Okay? Wait to see that something's for real. Please. Thank you.